Living with MS can be difficult, but we can use tools to help make it easier. Some tools can help us to improve our health and well-being or help make life with our chronic illness easier. And making life with chronic illness easier is awesome. Thanksgiving is over here in the States, and we're now focused on Christmas, Hanukkah, Kwanzaa, and the winter holidays. And we'll all get questions like, what do you want when it comes to gifts? This is kind of a loaded question when we have chronic illness, isn't it? We want to feel better. We want life to be easier. We want to be able to do everything we enjoy and all the things we used to do. And today, I'm going to share some of the things that I like that help me. They help me to save energy, they make tasks easier, and they help me to live better with my MS. I'll put links in the description below so you can check them out or share them with those who are looking for gift ideas for you. Let's start with the kitchen items. Our first is the PrepNaturals vegetable chopper. I love this. I use it in my kitchen all the time. Many of us have weakness in one hand or another, or even both, and this helps make vegetable prep much, much easier. It can chop vegetables, it can slice, it can dice, it can grate things. It has a lot of really neat attachments. You simply put the vegetable in the top and press down on it. I try to put it on a lower surface because I'm short, and you press down and it chops it into beautiful little dice pieces, and there's 2 size dice that you can make. It has a lot of great attachments that come with it for the slicer. This one makes wavy or crinkle cut. Here's the small grater. Here's the slicer. Here's the larger grater. And this is for grating soft vegetables. And it can be fun too. I made this beautiful butterfly salad in just minutes. And next is the scraper. I know it looks like a really simple tool, but it helps me a lot. My left hand has sensation loss, and it's hard for me to pick up small things or multiple things at once. So I use this scraper to scrape off things that I've chopped off the cutting board and put it into containers or into the pots and pans. It's also really easy to hold on to. It's got this great handle. Even though it's not a sharp blade, I sometimes use it to cut things that are softer, like peppers or mushrooms. And it also has a great ruler on it if you're trying to be precise with your measurements. Next is my Ninja. It gets used in my kitchen multiple times per week. We use it to make nice cream, grind our flax seeds, and make dressings and sauces. It's small and powerful, and it is a breeze to clean up. It definitely helps me with keeping my diet healthy as possible. When I'm craving a sweet treat, it takes me literally seconds to make a delicious bowl of nice cream or a fruit smoothie. I will add some links below to free downloads for some of my nice cream recipes and my fruit smoothie recipes. Let's turn to some tools that are outside helpers now. This is my Zojirushi Stainless Mug. I love this. It goes with me everywhere. I take it to the gym. I take it to choir rehearsal. I take it on hikes. It's often in my car when I'm out doing errands. It keeps hot things really hot for a long time and cold things really cold for a long time. It's super important for me to stay hydrated and cool, especially when I'm at the gym. So I sip ice cold water when I'm there from this. Next are my TrailBuddy trekking poles. I don't need walking aids in my day-to-day walking around, but when I'm out in the woods and I'm hiking on uneven ground, these are the best. They're completely adjustable and easy to adjust. And they have multiple tips that can go on the end depending on what kind of ground that you're walking on. And they also come in these great colors. Next is my neck fan. Many of us have heat intolerance, and this fan is lightweight and it's amazing. It can be used when gardening, walking, hiking, or on vacation. It has 3 speeds and it's super quiet. Here, I'll turn it on so you can hear. It's the low speed. That's medium. and that's high. You can hardly hear it. It can be used blowing up, or you can turn it over and have it blow down. It's also rechargeable, so it's cordless. You don't have to use batteries. I really like this neck fan. I have a few books that I'd like to recommend too. First is the Overcoming MS book. This one I really love. I follow a lot of the recommendations in this book, and I really like that it's evidence-based. It's full of data and research and information to help us live well with our MS. Next, to go along with the Overcoming MS book, is Recovering from Multiple Sclerosis, Real-Life Stories of Hope and Inspiration. It has the stories of 12 people following the All-MS program and how it has helped them. It is a great read for anyone who's looking to improve their health and looking for inspiration. Next is The Missing Link, the essential guide for improving walking strength and balance for people with multiple sclerosis. It's by Dr. Gretchen, and I really admire her. I've had her on my channel a few times, and I'll put links above and in the description below if you'd like to check out those videos. This book has MS-specific exercises to help us with things like walking, standing, sitting, and moving around. Okay, the next one's a bit odd and a bit of a higher ticket item, but I love it. It is my Dyson vacuum cordless stick cleaner. Fatigue is one of the symptoms that gets in the way of a clean house. And I also have Bungie the Blue Healer. He contributes to a lot of messes in my home. The stick is lightweight and also so easy to use. There's also been more than a few occasions where I've dropped things and made big messes. It helps me to zip around, clean up the messes, the dog hair, and do quick spot cleans. And my final one is a fun one. It's a brain cell plush toy. I keep it in my office most of the time, and it makes me smile. It's also a good reminder to take good care of my brain cells. It can also be a helpful tool when explaining to people or children about MS and how it affects our myelin sheath. Getting gifts that can help us live well with our chronic illness is awesome. I also have an Amazon store that has many, many more ideas, and I'll put a link below if you'd like to check it out. Do you have tools or books that you use that you'd recommend to help make living with chronic illness or MS better? Let me know in the comments below. To see more on tools to help make living with MS or chronic illness easier, watch this video next. Thanks so much for joining me today. Please like and share the video. That helps it to reach more people. Thanks so much. Until next time, be well.